What's going on, everybody? This is Kelly's LBT coming at you with a brand new video for Heroes of the Storm. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, this will not be a gameplay, so it will not be taking as long, but the topic at hand is Hero League and coming prepared, because I can't stress how many times I've been in a draft pick situation, and I'm sure if other players are watching this video, they already know where I'm going with this, but I can't stress how many times I've been in a draft situation where somebody says they're not able to play a certain role because they don't have specific characters for that role, and it just kind of it boggles the mind. So the whole point of this video is to kind of give everybody a head start on what they should be doing, because in all actuality there is no excuse whatsoever for showing up to Hero League shorthanded without some type of option at every role. And to just kind of like be brief about it, when I say every role, I mean one, having heroes for tanking, having heroes for damaging, and having heroes for support, or in particular for healing. Mind you, with what I'm about to say is common knowledge to regular players, but for the ones who try to act like they don't know I guess this will be groundbreaking news to them. But you should have at least two viable heroes per role. And again, this video is meant to highlight the cheapest heroes that basically confirm that there is no excuse not to have at least two heroes per role. Now, to kind of jump into this really fast, like I said, I do not want to drag this video on. We're going to start off with tanking in particular, and when I say cheap, I do mean dirt cheap. The cheapest heroes you can find are worth 2k gold. As you can see, the gold standards up here. Gold is used to purchase things in the shop. You can acquire gold by completing quests, leveling, and by playing matches. Mind you, if you're first starting to play this game, you have a ton of bonuses to get you through to buy heroes. There's a ton of bonuses here, especially when you start getting daily quests. You get the 7-day stim pack. Like, all of this is there for the taking. There is no excuse not to have gold, and of course that's not counting the gold bonuses that come with individual characters. So getting back on track, starting off with tanking, the two heroes you absolutely should have in your arsenal, because you only need 10 heroes, and I'm pointing out 6 heroes, 2 per role, that are worth 2k gold. Mind you, one of my boys played this game for one day, played the tutorial, and then played one real match and had enough gold to buy a 2k hero off of one game. There is literally no excuse not to have 2 characters per role. So again, with tanking, you want to look at ETC as one, because he definitely is viable and he's worth 2k gold. Tank, ETC, that's option 1. And the other option that's worth 2k gold is Muradin. And he's actually, honestly, a favored pick as a tank, aside from like somebody like a Johanna. But again, these 2 heroes alone, both tanks, both Hero League viable, both 2k gold. There is no excuse not to have either of these guys, if not both. Moving along to damage characters, Vala would be one. She's a 2k hero and definitely one of the more viable options. If you're not looking, if you're discounting characters like Jaina or Kael'thas, you're definitely looking at Vala in that mix as like a tier 1 type of damage hero. So Vala is worth 2k gold, and the other character you're looking at that can put up damage that's 2k gold is Raynor. Again, 2 characters for this role, for damage roles, for range roles, both cheap. No excuse not to have both. None whatsoever. And then finally, when it comes to support and healing, you have Lily, who's definitely viable, 2k gold, and then right next to her, as if they were trying to like make it easy for people to see, is Malfurion, also 2k gold. There is absolutely no reason whatsoever for people to show up to Hero League without at least 2 heroes that fit every bill. And mind you, it's 5-on-5. Are you guaranteed to get these characters? Of course not. But the fact of the matter is there should be no reason whatsoever, in particularly with the healing, because you almost never see teams run two healers on one team. So with that in mind, there is definitely, this is the least This is the least excusable role of the three. You should definitely have one of these two characters. They're both viable. I'm not going to get into which one is better or anything like that, but they're both viable. You should have a healer. Do not show up empty-handed. It just makes you look bad. It makes the team feel a certain way towards you, and it ends up being something that's detrimental to ranking up. In all honesty, so again, that's just with these characters alone. That would put you at 6, mind you. For those who don't know, to qualify for Hero League, you need to be at least rank 30, which I've changed my rank. But you need to be at least rank 30 overall, and 10 heroes unlocked, 10 heroes owned. So those are the viable 2K options there. That'll put you at 6. Even if you're looking to just add on 4 more that are not as cheap but are still viable, you look at 4K. You look at 4K heroes, in which Illidan counts as one. He's worth 4K gold. Tychus is another one who counts as 4K gold. If you're looking at support, you're looking at Tacitor. He's worth 4K gold. I don't currently have him unlocked, but I have no need of him because I have my support characters covered. So I don't need to buy him. So there's no need. And he's not a real healer anyway. He's more of an actual support than anything. So I wouldn't look at him as like a healing type. Yes, he does technically get healing credit, but he's not a healer along the lines of a Lily, Malfurion, Brightwing, or Uther. He's not like that. So getting back on track, if you're looking at a tank for a higher, that's not a tank. Looking at a tank for a higher option, I get these guys mixed up sometimes just because their pictures look so similar. But Anubarak is one of the better tanks in the game, and he's worth 4K gold. There is options everywhere to fill out your roster with 10 heroes to be prepared for Hero League. There is absolutely no excuse whatsoever. So, again, not dragging this on. Just wanted to get that out there. People have no excuse whatsoever to show up short-handed. None at all. If you're gonna play Hero League, take it seriously, show up prepared, and see what happens. Well, that's really all I have to say about this. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. This is Achilles LBT. As always, that's Achilles with the Z. Remember it.